So once again, a big welcome to each and every single one of you to what is really a historic night, inshallah, for this mosque. We're all in a blessed gathering, and I would argue that I'm probably the most blessed friend of the Imams. So we're going to do something that inshallah we haven't ever done before, and there's a reason for doing it. So previously, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, Imams in mosques had a very different job, a different challenge to what they have now. Imams in this era, especially young Imams like Maulana Hassan, my right hand, Maulana Muhammad Nizam, my left, have a very different set of challenges to what our predecessors had 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And that means that they don't just lead the prayer, they're also involved in counseling, they're involved in giving advice to people, they're involved in diagnosing the ills and the challenges of our community and helping us to put them right. And we were thinking about, as a group, how we can address that. And we thought one of the things that would be really helpful us from my perspective to get to know the Imams a little bit better. So we have a few questions to start with, and I'll ask those questions, inshallah.
It didn't happen overnight. It was started off as anybody else, where they would go to school, after school they'd go to madrasa. For myself, it was no different.
Many of you may not know, but Maulana Hassan and I were classmates. We were in the same class, studying with our father. So, as he said, after school, normal day would be madrasa 5 to 7 with my honorable father.
Some of you already know, on the weekends, local cricket ground in Adabi, I played cricket there for a number of years. I think I've been there since a young child.
I used to be into sports before going to this, Islamic kind of studying and so on. But I kind of lost interest in sports. And the main entertainment is now books. Create the masjid, an atmosphere that the youth are not hesitant in coming into the masjid, inshallah ta'ala. An atmosphere where they're comfortable coming in, meeting with the Imams, and there's no kind of hesitant barrier in between, inshallah ta'ala. That's what we aim to create, inshallah.
Whether you are still in madrasa, left madrasa, keep a connection with the mosque. That was the advice. That there was a similar program held like this at Masjid E Ghosia when I was about 14, and the advice that Maulana Muhammad Hussain Qadiri gave was keep an attachment to the mosque. So whether you're still in mosque, whether you're going to leave mosque, whether you've left mosque, keep a connection to the mosque. However that is, with the 5 daily prayers, praying with the Jama'ah, keeping up to date with what's happening at the mosque, keeping up to date with the Imams, with the teachers, is maintain a connection with the mosque. The mosque is the best of all places, and it's one of the best places that you can keep an attachment to. And you find more often than not the best people in the mosque as well. So keep an attachment to the mosque. Ramadan is also a time to focus on the physical body as well. You find you have some extra energy that you have whilst you're fasting, even whilst you're fasting. So on Wednesdays and on Sundays, mashallah, one of the brothers, I think is here, Brother Asif Rani, he is going to be running a fitness class. So that will be taking place in the hall. He says it won't be anything intense. I'm sure it won't be anything intense, where you all should attend. And it's beautiful. After the Tafsir al-Quran with Maulana Muhammad Nizam, attend that and then pray Maghrib, and you'll be ready for Iftar as well. For under 18s, there is under 18s football. That will be on Saturdays and Sundays, where there will be a class in English, aim just in English for the under 18s. So there'll be that, and then after that, go out in the hall, enjoy yourself with football. And also, so we have the adults covered there, we have the younger and the 18s covered there, and we also have those who are aged between 4 and 8. So we have kids activities for those who are aged 4 and 8. MashaAllah, I saw a few here. Ramadan is also for you, the mosque in Ramadan is also for you, where there'll be coloring involved, there'll be story time. I think Brother Atullah and Brother Faizan will be covering that. So they'll make it very interactive, very fun as well. So bring your children, bring yourself in the month of Ramadan as well, inshallah.
The road to Ramadan is this really, that before even Ramadan, we prepare for Ramadan. And the Sahaba radiallahu ajma'een, they would prepare for Ramadan 6 months earlier. Subhanallah. So the first step to the road of Ramadan is that we connect ourselves back to the masjid. The masjid is the safe haven of the Muslims. Yes. So my advice would be to, whenever you get time, if you're at home, come to the masjid, perform the salah in congregation. Inshallah ta'ala, there's no reward in this. Inshallah. So you can see Mohan Hassan generally speaks in English. I can talk English and Urdu as well. So that's why you have 3 months to cater for everyone's needs, inshallah ta'ala. So in Urdu, English, sometimes mix up with Gujarati if you want. So, inshallah ta'ala, whatever anyone.
I remember even not so long ago, about 10 years ago, the mosque used to have football classes, there used to be the cage, and quite a few brothers used to play together there as well. They used to have the pool area, they used to play pool, table tennis. These things, they're there. You know, if we have volunteers, if we have people who are willing to run these, we have people that want to come, then these things are more than welcome. They're really good suggestions, and they are things that very easily, or with commitment, with sincerity, with people giving their time, volunteering to make these things happen, they can happen. So inshallah, very good suggestion. It is on the list as well. It's definitely on the list.